Time and change are always in sync, and it is that time to switch positions from executive to backbencher and vice versa. And that is indeed a reflection in the Zambian parliament between the Patriotic Front, PF, and the United Party for National Development, UPND. Certainly, divergent views have emerged on President Hichilema's address to the National Assembly in Lusaka Friday. The head of state brought out a number of cross-cutting issues in his speech, but Patriotic Front member of the Central Committee, Brian Mundubile, believes the speech was too apologetic. He charges that the president was not clear about delivering free education.
The president's speech fell below people's expectations. If you were to weight this speech against the pre-election promises, you will agree with me that indeed it fell below people's expectations. First of all, it is true to state that the pre-election promises revolved around free education. They revolved around reduction in youth unemployment. They revolved around turning the economy around. Now, when you listen to the president's speech, I think he was apologetic. The president was apologetic in his speech.
Mr. Mundubile says there's no clear statement backing the bally or fix-it concept on the issue of youth unemployment.
Free education is free education. He began to categorize individuals that would qualify. That was not stated earlier, and I know that most parents out there are very, very disappointed. Secondly, there is no clear roadmap. Against the value fix-it mantra, we didn't see any clear roadmap on how the president will reduce youth unemployment. He spoke in generalities because I was very eager to listen and support the president if he came up with a formula that will reduce youth unemployment. But what we saw was that the president was speaking in generalities. I also feel that it was a lost opportunity where the president should have used that platform to clarify some of the issues that came out of his BBC interview, where he said that the debt was understated, the national debt was understated. He also talked about empty coffers. This has brought about a lot of anxiety in the minds of investors and indeed other cooperating partners.
However, UPND spokesperson Cornelius Mwetua Thursday, 9th September 2021, advised the PF against premature checks and balances after allegedly messing up the country.
So those colleagues in the PF should be the last ones to talk, because they still have to account for the corruption they were involved in.
But PF Shiwang'andu Member of Parliament Stephen Kampyongo says not until they deliver what they promised the people of Zambia.
That's what we are going to do. I mean, we are the past government, now we are in the opposition. We are elected by the people of Zambia to ensure that we hold the current government accountable, and we also make sure that they don't veer off from their promises. And that's very key. That's what I'm saying. We expected the president to unpack how the implementation of the education sector premised on free education, access to free quality education from primary to tertiary education. That's a promise that has been on the table. So we wanted the president to unpack how that is going to be implemented, not to say to avoid talking about free education and only talk about quality education. That's where we start having challenges.
Patrick Soko, Camnet News in Lusaka.